Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Fusion Generator. Today we're starting things off with, honestly, a very nice Grass and Ghost type. We have Venusaur here, Bulbasaur and Banette. I wasn't expecting much out of this, to be honest, when I saw this, when I loaded up the website, but I've used it anyway. And actually, this does look pretty nice. Banette's face on Bulbasaur fits really well, surprisingly. I guess it's because they have similar facial structure, even though they're not really the same in terms of their appearance at all. But their facial structure is pretty similar. If this was the Grass Ghost type that they put into Gen 6 instead of like Trevenant and Gourgeist, I'd have been so much happier. This is beautiful. I want this as like an Alolan form, because this is really pretty. I think it's the colours that kind of meld well with like a Halloween-y kind of vibe. It's very nice. Venusaur gets an upvote from me. But we are going to go ahead and start off this episode with Onyx and Yveltal. Pretty powerful pairing. I don't really know if Yveltal's arms, or wings, I guess I should say, are going to transfer over onto Onyx. I mean, Onyx has a tail, right? So does that mean that Yveltal's lower body tail is gonna replace Onyx's tail? This could look really weird, so let's just go ahead and have a look. It does. Okay, actually, that looks really horrifically transformed. You know, if the bottom bit was like coming out of here, maybe it would look good. The head is nice, okay. The head melds really well. It's got like a spike, it's got these black stripes. The eye shines really nicely on the red. A red Onyx is a pretty cool color. And then you just see this horrific, like, mangled claw coming out of its butthole. I don't really like that part. Yvelix is a good name. I kind of like the typing. It's like a Tyranitar. Everything about this is good, except for the mangled claw coming out of its butthole. But the other way around might fix that. Ooh. That's kind of nice. I feel like that's a rock ghost type, to be honest, because of whatever this is meant to be. You're like Yveltal's... I don't know the lore of Yveltal. I'm going to pretend that's Yveltal's spiritual energy chamber from when it sucks the life out of everything around it, because it is like a Pokemon of death or whatever, I guess. It's not a friendly Pokemon at the end of the day. But these wings look really nice. I'm not entirely sure what's happening with the face. It looks a lot like a skull. I think it's because I'm actually seeing like the edge of Yveltal's wing here. It's kind of blending with the skull. Very hard to make out the face, but overall this actually looks amazing. Definitely a rock ghost type for me though, rather than a rock dark type. That is super cool. Next up, Politoed. Happy little friendly Politoed. He's a happy guy. He's here to have fun. And then Ho-Oh, who's not here to have fun and is a vicious legendary. This is gonna end up looking so strange, isn't it? It really is. Let's just see what this looks like. Ho-Toad. I like the name. Ho-Toad. Oh god. Fire water type is nice. Honestly, this looks pretty nice. I was expecting this to come out looking horrific because Politoed is a very derpy creature, but this does look like it's taken all of the good elements from both the Pokemon. It's got Politoed's like, what do you call that? Would you call it a cowlick if it's, I guess that's what you call it in hair, but Politoed has one strand of hair. Do you still call it a cowlick? We're gonna call it a cowlick. It has its like spiral pattern on its stomach, which is actually much easier to see than on a normal Politoed, so that's an improvement. The green you can't really tell against the yellow, which I think is a design flaw and a half, but on this Ho-Toad, that name, it actually shows up really well. It took the wings of Ho-Oh, it took the tail of Ho-Oh, it has the claws of Ho-Oh. It's got the little clap hands of Politoed when he does this like little clap dance, which is obviously the most important part of Politoed, so I'm glad that's still there. It's got Ho-Oh's beak and everything. It took actually every single good point from both of them. Which means the opposite side of this is gonna look horrific, isn't it? Oh god, what happened? Okay, right, something went wrong. Something went wrong. One of its legs is detached and, like, held on by a thread. Has a Vulpix tail coming out of its, like, left ear. What on earth is happening to this? Its name is Politoed. That fits so well. It fits so well for this horrific creation. Oh, what is this? It's like a Numel that got shoved into a blender with a Vulpix, and like its leg got detached in the blender, and this is a sad existence right here. I'm not happy about that. We're gonna pretend that doesn't exist. That, ooh, that's not a good one. But next up, we're gonna fuse Tentacruel, and I have it at the side here because I know I'd forget. And Golbat. So many Golbat fusions. So many Golbat fusions. This is gonna look honestly pretty good, I think. I have high hopes for this one. Golcruel. I might have actually seen this before, as these are both Gen 1 Pokemon, now that I think about it. But, to be honest, this doesn't look familiar. However, I do like... Actually, the more I look at this, this is horrifying. Why would anyone want to create this? Oh no, wait, hold on. The more I look at it, the worse it gets. The wings are nice. The tentacles are tentacles. It has, like, weird sacks of red pus. I still don't really know why that's on Tentacruel, to be honest. I still don't know what they actually are. I just know that they look like jewels. And it has Golbat's horrifyingly large face and large mouth. This is horrifying. Never mind. What about the other way? Nope. Nope. We don't need to see that. Tentacruel's face keeps this, like, really, really long. I always think of this as like a claw or like a sturdy sort of pivot. I mean, the fusion generator seems to classify that as its nose, which I think is great. So we're going to go ahead and click random a couple of times, as that is all for the comments. Let's see what horrifying things that we can create, like Quillran, like that. That's horrifying. He's so happy to be alive. Look at how happy. Is Quilladin really that happy of a Pokemon? I genuinely didn't know Quilladin was this excited to be alive. Okay, Quillran. That is some happiness right there. Duladin, on the other hand, is not happy to be alive. That's a creature right there. Bug and Grass type. It is not so happy. But we have an evolution, and honestly, Chestnut might fit a little bit better. It might fit the kind of Steel type offensive face. Okay, it's got good elements. Okay, this is definitely part Steel type. Get rid of the Bug type. This is a Grass Steel type. We need more of those because that typing is real good. In fact, or Bug Steel. Either way, Steel types are amazing. This is honestly not terrible. I could see this thing getting like a good solid physical attack stat. Okay, it'd be reasonably fast. Alright, do not. I could see this being a thing, okay? I could see this being a thing. It has like that weird pincer on its mouth from Durant, so it probably gets like Strongjaw or something. I don't know, I could see that being a thing. I didn't fuse it the other way around, but whoops, that's fine. Skiploom and Slugma. It's crying fire. Slugloom, it's so sad. It just looks so sad. Why is it so sad? I don't feel happy about finding this. This Pokemon, it's just crying. That's not fun. Skipma though looks like ooh, this has a nice element to it. Rather than having it as grass fire, have that as fire poison, right? This could be like a radioactive Slugma. That's actually super cool. I like radioactive Slugma. Skipma. I mean, skip as in like, you know, a waste skip, you know? I see it. Poison, kinda, a little bit like trash. Throwing out trash, turn into radiation somehow, you know? I think this has backstory to it. It seems believable. What about if we turned it into McCargo? What would happen then? Because I feel like it would keep a similar sort of color scheme? Yeah, it does. Look at that fire effect. That is really, really nice coloring on that. Skip Cargo. I like the toxic McCargo. I like that a lot. Give me a Alolan McCargo or Galarian McCargo. I don't think we're getting any Galar forms in the new game, sadly, but Galarian McCargo would be super cool with, like, this tiny little piece of fire. This is all it takes for me to become obsessed with it. It's just this tiny little piece of fire, and I love it. What if we evolve it and have a Jumpluff? That'll probably completely ruin it. I mean, Jumpluff is blue. The blue flame would look pretty cool. That... Okay, right. The flame still looks pretty cool. The face makes it look more like an Oddish to me, though, than a Jumpluff, so I'm not really seeing it. Jump Cargo. These are two different, like, actual full words. Jump Cargo. Do they fit together? No. It's still apparently a grass type. Not seeing the grass type in this at all anymore. Definitely not seeing the grass type. What about if we swap it the other way around real quick? Yeah, we didn't need to see that. that didn't need to exist. Wobble is genuinely just a Squirrel. That's no different to a normal Squirrel. I'm going to be perfectly honest. That's the exact same Pokemon. You can't, like, that's a joke. And Squirbuffet. That's... All it would take would be a letter T for that to be a very, very different Pokemon name. All it would take would be one extra letter, okay? Oh dear. Oh, no. Wailord and Monferno. Curiosity has the better of me. Okay, Monferno, that's a large face. Wait. It's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm fusing things onto Wailord's face at this point. Wait, wasn't Quilladin really happy? Wait. Okay, it looks like a chocolate donut with a face and arms. Can we just remove the arms and have just a really happy chocolate donut of a Pokemon? Oh my Quilord, that is fantastic. That's actually beautiful. I can't top that. I can't top that. I don't know how to top that. How does anyone... That's beautiful. That's actually amazing. I don't know what to say. I love it. I actually love it. Let's have a quick look through and see if we can think of anything else that has a crazy good face to shove onto a Wailord's front. It's gonna be difficult to top that one, though. Let's go into some of the... I mean, Ditto would have a good face, but I want to see one of the later gens of Pokemon, to be truly honest. Bidoof is tempting, but I don't feel like it would be there. You know, we did Cricketune not so long ago for the moustache. Let's have a quick look. Look at that. Oh, that moustache is so huge. It covers its typing. That's amazing. I don't really know what's happening with this. Not really sure what's happening with its arms, but the moustache is actually beautiful. That is huge. That's what I needed to see. That's just fantastic. What else has a beautiful, beautiful face? Spiritomb? How is this gonna work? That's kind of average. You know, that didn't work quite as well as I thought it might. But Licky Licky or Tangrowth? Wait. It's playing peekaboo. Right, what about Licky Licky? Beautiful. Beautiful. The Lord of Licking itself. What am I even doing at this point? What am I even doing? Hold on, there's one more thing we need to do. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I feel like that's a good enough point to round up for this episode. We did start using like crazy at the end there with things with Wailord, but if you guys have any fusions that you want to see yourself, leave them in the comments down below. And if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!